This is Scott, Insight Freedom. In this video, I'm going to show a little range session with my son where we were testing out the MCK with the Glock 31 357 SIG and trying it with a flush mount Micro Red Dot. This is the Feyachi that was sent to me for review. I just wanted to see if the difference in height of that would solve some of the zeroing the elevation at distance. So here we go. If you're interested in seeing my thoughts on it, fast forward to about 4 minutes and you'll get them. So Winchester white box right there. Let's push it out to 25 and see what only had there's your lower left, and there is the total distance, the 10 yards. Try a few more. So there's the last 4 shots at 15, 10. And so now I'll try here at 25. And then Miles is going to shoot. The last 5 shots at 25 using this Feyachi Micro Red Dot 25 Winchester white box with the CAA Micro Conversion Kit and the G31. We had a little bit, but not as severe with the cantilevered mount, but there's a little bit of climb. It looks like I'm pretty consistently left, so I'm going to adjust that a little bit too. Put your cheek, see you want your cheek down there, can you see the red dot on it? So now line your red dot up, keep your finger off the trigger until we're ready. Put your thumb, bring your thumb up here, and try to first, well here, I'll bring, keep your finger out. Okay, now you're loaded. Push it into your, put your cheek down to where you can see and aim, and then you got your shot. There you go. Good shot. There you go. There you go. Your first time shooting the Micro Conversion Kit and G31. No. 57 SIG. So 10 yards for him is about a fist size on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. Has some kick to it. What do you think? What do you think? Thumbs up it. My final thoughts on this CAA MCK. I love the fact that it's compact. It's inside of this little backpack and fits well. It's really, by the time you fold it, breaks into next to nothing. So it makes it very easy to carry. It's a very effective stabilizer. It goes into action quickly. I don't have it right now, but it does not only have your magazine, but it does have a magazine slot for this right here. So you're able to carry with you a backup magazine, which also acts as a pretty nice way to hold the gun. It has a really solid lockup with the gun. This pistol has no movement. When you slide it in, it locks into the rail on there, and then the mechanism in the back locks in the back really well. It's lightweight. It doesn't really add much to the gun. It is polymer with very few metal pieces, some screws and hinges and shroud in the front. It's really easy to install and remove the gun from here. The price is really good. Just on the standard, I want to say that it's $225, $230 range is the suggested retail on this. I did pick this up at Grab a Gun for $169 plus about $10 shipping. The other pro is that it's really fun to shoot. Now, let's go through some of the cons. You got to pick the right optic. So originally I'd gone with a Strikefire 2 that had a cantilever mount, and it was really elevated high. I want to say from center of bore to center, we were somewhere around 3.25 inches above. And in any pistol, that's going to be a problem for adjusting your elevation. And what I was finding is that if I set it at 7 or 10 yards, by the time I moved about another 5 yards and then another 10 yards out, I was getting a pretty steady, heavy climb, somewhere in the 8 to 10 between, let's say, 10 and 25 on that. The gun will get dirty inside of this. I don't know if that's a pro or con for you. I don't mind cleaning my pistols, but the way that with the shroud and the barrel and everything set up, you do get a lot of carbon blowback. And you know, the first couple of times I shot it, and I put those, goodness, what was that, 230 rounds through it the first 2 outings, and I pulled it out of here. It was pretty covered. Now, did it clean? Yeah, it cleaned right off. It was no problem to clean. Another con that I found with this is that it either came with the 4 screws loose in this polymer top rail, and I didn't notice it until after I was taking the Vortex off to put this smaller Micro Red Dot on there, but they were loose. So I removed that and I Loctited the screws, and it did perform very well here in this last session with this Micro Red Dot. It does have a quick disconnect mount for a sling, but that's proprietary. So be aware that if you already have a QD type sling, it's not going to work in this slot. So this is a mag pull, 2 to 1, and it will not work. What theirs is a quick disconnect that goes into there that actually has a sling mount on it, and the sling goes into that. So if you want a sling for this gun, you're going to end up buying the CAA sling to go with this. Another con is, I mentioned this is a pro. It's fun. You will go through a lot of ammo shooting this. It is just a blast to shoot. So con, pro, whatever on that. Just be aware that it's fun to shoot. Now I will roll in the footage where I actually fully loaded mag, one in the chamber, ran through my 16 relatively rapid fire shots, and you'll see the results that I got from it handheld standing with that. On the Micro Red Dot, this, I don't know if this is a full-time solution. This was sent as a review piece, and it's the Feyachi Red Dot. It functioned well. It actually adjusted well. It has very positive clicks, and it did not take it long to get 0. I think I went through three round shots to get it close enough to start shooting on that, and then I did a little bit of fine tuning on it after that. But you'll see the results in this clip coming up.